Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ed. All right, had to create a new image for one of my sales pages for a new promo we're doing for 5-minute covers the other day, and I used a quick little Photoshop hack, secret, trick, whatever you want to call it, that I wanted to share with everyone because I think you can use it for some of your book covers, and it's always nice to have a few little Photoshop hacks, tricks, shortcuts in your back pocket. So what I did here is I wanted this image with the guy holding up the sign, and it came from the photographer, same photographer who does a lot of the photos that are on my sales page. So I want to keep that the same to have a similar look. It has like this spotlight with the shadowing and the vignette. And here's the problem: is I found the image I wanted, but it had this silly smiley face on it. And there's a bunch of different ways you can get rid of this on Photoshop. Um, one way most people would think, oh, I'll use the magic eraser tool. So use the magic eraser tool and you just click on this color. Well, now that deletes everything and leaves a transparent background. And then if I try to fill that in, it becomes complicated and tricky and all that. That's no fun. We don't want to deal with that. So then if I use, let's say, the eraser tool and I just go ahead and erase this, okay, well, now I've got a clear space. And then say, okay, so I don't want to do that. So if I use the eraser tool with one of these colors, and it's going to leave like a color, it's still doing transparent. But you see the problem if you don't want to erase the whole background, because there's a certain texture and there's light and shadows that are on this card that we want to keep. We want to make it seem like it's just a blank card, and we don't want imperfections and things on the card. And I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. You're going to go here to the lasso tool, but you're going to go ahead and choose polygonal lasso tool. And then you're just going to connect the dots in like a square around the area that you want to delete or fill. We're going to actually fill it. Okay, so then we're going to do that, and then we're going to come up here to edit, fill, and you'll see the fill. What fill is going to do is fill this section, okay, with whatever we choose here. Now, just to show you an example, what it'll do is I could fill with a color, and then I'd say like choose red, and then I click OK, and then click OK again, and it fills. See what I'm saying? It fills that with red. Well, what Photoshop also does very easily and for you is it has a fill choice, content aware, and what Photoshop's going to do is it's going to work to figure out the best way to like blend this in with its surroundings. Alright, so if I click content aware, make sure this is normal, 100%, alright, and then I'm going to click OK. Boom. It in essence deleted it, but what it did was it filled this area on top of that with this color, but made it using the surroundings, content aware, blended it in to its surroundings, which a designer could do that, or a Photoshop expert could do that by hand, but now you can do that in Photoshop with a couple clicks of the button, which is what I just did. So now if I come here, I click this around, and I click, and I connect. Alright, go ahead, edit, fill, content aware, everything's set, do it again, and it's gone. Alright, so let's say I come here to the smiley face and I do this all around the smiley face. I'm just clicking little points, okay, and then it connects. Alright, edit, oops, fill, content aware, and it's gone, and it blended in. Now you can see there's a little slight imperfection there, like a little, because I dove in here. So sometimes it's better, I've noticed it's better to do it as a square or rectangle. So now I'm going to hit step back and step back again, and I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time while the dog barks. Now I'll choose edit, fill, content aware, and now you can see it should blend in a little better this time. So now you can see if I want to get rid of this selection, Okay, if I want to get rid of the lasso to it, just click here. Alright, come up to the move tool. I have my logo somewhere. Here it is. Here in Photoshop. Now I can select this, just drag it and drop it right into this other. Okay. Now I can increase the size. Double click and I can squeeze that right on here, make it a little smaller. Fit that right on here. Maybe go a little bigger. Now as I increase the size, you guys know I'm holding the shift key, so I keep the aspect ratio. And then I fit this right on to my sign. And then I'm good to go. Alright, that's it. I want to keep the video short. Thanks for listening. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. And hopefully this helps you. You can use this a number of ways. I'll include a link. There's a lot of other cool things you can do with the content aware fill. Like, for example, maybe I'll make another video. For example, if you have an image where like you have, it's a family photo and you want to take someone out, or if you have an image like of a forest, but there's something, you know, you have a image of a beautiful sunset, but there's something in the image that you don't want in there, like maybe a boat on the ocean that you want to get rid of. You can use the content aware fill to get rid of that without, and it'll fill it in with using the surroundings like water or the horizon or all of that. So hopefully this helps. Let me know, and hopefully you're able to use it in some of your book cover designs if you need to. Later.